I'm Jane. I love history and storytelling.
My name is Bert, and I like the technical side of paranormal investigations.
We gather lore from history and use modern science to investigate the paranormal. Because you can't have one without the other. Unearthly, history, and paranormal investigation.
Redbud Isle and Austin's Tom Miller Dam. You wouldn't know just by looking at this area that this is the site of one of the worst catastrophes in Austin's history. Construction of the dam began in 1890 and unknowingly to the public at the time was plagued by a litany of missteps and disagreements from the start. The biggest issue was pointed out by an engineer from the very beginning. The area the dam was being built was along a fault line, meaning there are cracks and fissures in the limestone, creating a very unstable base. But the city leaders persisted by hiring a new engineer. Then by 1893, the dam was complete. But of course, the problems did not stop there. The dam never really had enough water behind it to supply the power that was required. But the night of April 6th, 1900, that all changed when Austin was hit with heavy storms, and by the next morning, the water was reportedly raging 20 feet over the dam. Citizens actually came to the banks of the dam to watch what they said looked like Niagara Falls. This photo, taken just minutes before the dam broke, is almost surreal to see. At 11:20 a.m. on April 7th, onlookers claimed to have heard a loud crack. Quote, like a gunshot, several said as they watched the dam was pushed off its foundation and the center broke and collapsed. The water first flooded the nearby powerhouse, which was constructed on the shore below the dam, and instantly killed 8 people. Quote, drowned like rats in a trap, a New York Times reporter actually wrote. Some tried to outrace the flooding waters on horseback and warn others farther south of the imminent flood, but it wasn't enough time to evacuate the hundreds of people that had also gathered around the Congress Avenue Bridge. The bridge was then hit by a 50-foot wall of water. The bridge remained intact, but all in all, the flood killed at least 50 people and destroyed 100 homes. Witness Lee Watts came out decades later with their story of trying to unearth bodies with others after the floodwaters had receded. More than 120 years later, chunks of the dam are still to be found scattered in the riverbed, forming part of the present Redbud Isle, as well as granite chunks from the dam positioned around the parking lot of the trail in remembrance of one of Austin's greatest tragedies. Subsequent attempts to rebuild the dam were unsuccessful. Then it was finally replaced by the Tom Miller Dam, which completed construction in 1940. Not only is the history of this land etched with this disaster, we want to go back even further to when the myths and spirituality combined into the folklore we still hear of and fear to this day.
Though little is known about the specific origins of water babies, Most of their lore in America comes from indigenous cultures throughout the West and Southwest. Descriptions of these entities vary from being an adorable infant to a fish-tailed, reptilian-looking creature. Likewise, water babies often appear in stories as both trickster spirits or murderous creatures that lure unsuspecting victims to their death. In both instances, water babies are said to bring their victims to them either by crying or laughing, sounding exactly like a human infant. Others believe even hearing the calls of the water babies will lead to chaos and unrest in their life. Stories more closely tied to historic events claim water babies were once human infants that were drowned for being premature or if they had visible physical deformities. Other lore say the water babies appeared after a giant serpent ate an infant of a nearby woman who was washing her clothes. Still others say there was once a young man who fell in love with a mermaid, and the water babies are said to be their children. Mermaid lore also exists throughout the world. Some of the earliest stories of mermaids come from ancient Mesopotamia and the Mediterranean. Sirens from Greek mythology were said to lure unsuspecting sailors to their death, enchanting them with songs, much like the ones depicted in Homer's Odyssey. Throughout history, mermaids are often associated with dangerous events such as floods, storms, shipwrecks, and drownings. In British folklore, mermaids are often seen as creatures that either foretell of impending tragic events or provoke those disasters into happening. Just like mermaids and water babies, La Llorona lore can be found in many places. While the story varies in details and locations, all ostensibly tell the same tale. Long ago, there was a beautiful woman named Maria, who set her sights to marry only the most handsome man she could find, rejecting any suitors who didn't meet her standards. She got married to a very rich man who met her aesthetic requirements and had 2 children. The marriage began as a happy one, but later devolved when Maria's husband became unfaithful. Some versions of the story even claim Maria was jealous of the fact that her children still received affection from her husband, while she longed for his attention. One day Maria caught her husband in bed with his mistress, and she became inconsolable. In a blind rage, she drowned her children in a nearby river and immediately regretted it. Maria wept and cried out, "Oh, my children!" No longer able to control her emotions, Maria drowned herself in the same body of water as her 2 children. Upon arriving at the gates of heaven, Maria was banished back to earth until she could find her children. The stories go on to claim a woman in white is seen floating near bodies of water, weeping and searching relentlessly for her children. In Mexico, children are told La Llorona will show up if they're misbehaving. Others believe lighting a red candle in a dark room with mirrors while chanting La Llorona will summon her. Stone tape theory, simplified, posits that ghosts and other hauntings are recorded memories of energy emitted in an area. Materials such as rocks, water, and sometimes even the ground itself can record the kinetic energy dispelled from emotional or traumatizing events that occur, as well as the dispelled kinetic energy of the humans involved in those events. There are several natural resources found around Austin that contribute to the high amount of paranormal activity reported around the city. First, Austin sits above a large bedrock of quartz-dense limestone. Limestone is metaphysically known to keep spirits attached to an area, while quartz is known to help the spirits appear more active to human perception. Second, Austin not only has many beautiful lakes and rivers, but also a great deal of underground running water. There's a popular school of thought that believes water can act as a protective barrier between you and predatory energy. Think of a hunter walking through the woods. The hunter wants to remain incognito not only from what he's hunting, but also anything in the woods that could be hunting them. If the hunter feels their cover has been blown, they can walk through some water and some of their scent will be erased and therefore become harder to track. Third, there are several iron railroad tracks around Austin still. Iron repels bad spirits and invites in more positive ones. Many times Texans will place an iron star somewhere near the main entry of their home. While some do this for aesthetic, others know the protective value of having iron to keep bad spirits out of the home. Working in a similar fashion are bottle trees. The base of the bottle trees are always made out of iron, and the bottles adorning it act similarly to the natural quartz found in the limestone around the Austin area. Here we go, Bert Mason.
Getting dark so fast.
I know, right? But we got till 10.
Alright, so it's getting dark really quick, so I'll try and give a little rant while I can.
Alright.
So, this spot I've been feeling a lot of, like, I don't know, weird energy here, and then we found out today that there was a great dam disaster that happened in 1900, and so we're going to check out this area, given the energy here, and we feel like it's a great spot to, like, at least see if we can contact some, water entities.
Yeah, we came out here earlier before we'd done any research on it because Bert had kind of been pinging off of it, and we just had our lunch out here. And oh, hello. Yeah, we came out here earlier to have our lunch and get a feel of the place. And
Oh, it was... There we go. Yeah, there we go.
we take the iron.
Yeah. But go ahead.
And it just, I don't know, it was really, you could tell there was things roaming around here. Like something was, you felt watched almost. And like I definitely feel that walking in here right now. I feel watched.
Hopefully we're not too far from the water.
Yeah. And we're not like far off the beaten path, you know?
Yeah, look.
Ooh.
Boom, right there.
Bam.
And we got our dowsing rods and spirit box. And just given the area of the United States, the Southwest, it's known that is La Llorona.
La Llorona?
And also some other spirits that
Yeah.
are said to inhabit like water areas.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, initially we were thinking about just bringing you all like La Llorona content, but one, everybody's done that, and two, there's so much to like the water lore in the South and in Texas specifically. Right when I said water lore, like a firefly lit up, and when I said water lore again, there it goes, water lore. Water lore. Woo! Anyways, so
it's a great spot. This is exactly where like every time we came on that bridge across it,
yeah,
I saw this spot and I'm just like, yep, that's the
we're
spot.
here, and something led you to this spot.
Yeah, you can see the dam. It's like right there.
Yeah.
That is the Tom Miller Dam, built in 1940. Only dam to be able to be built here after that disaster. Nothing held after they built
Yeah.
dam after dam. I think it was 2 dams they tried, but dozens of people died in that first disaster in 1900. So the area here has to be just, I don't know.
And just to be clear, for those watching at home or wherever, whatever rectangle you're watching us on, we are not trying to conjure any water entities. We are not trying to conjure any water entities. We're just seeing what's out here and bringing y'all some spooky. So.
Yeah, definitely not trying to conjure anything out here.
No.
If there is anything out here, we definitely want to communicate with them. Water and any kind of spirit that might be down here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set up a tripod real quick
Okay. I'm just
and
scanning the forest.
just have a steady cam, and then we'll do some sessions.
Let's do this. Yeah, that's both of them fresh batteries.
I was having trouble like getting that camera to work too.
This turned on by itself.
What?
And I've got chill bumps around me right now.
It's so hot.
It's so hot. I've got like long sleeves and pants on. And it's freezing cold around me.
The wind just picked up.
Yeah. Well,
Like hardcore. Cool.
So just to set the ground rules before we get started, we are just here to communicate. We're just two curious people wanting to talk to curious things on the other side. When we leave here, you don't attach to us, you don't attach to our equipment, you don't follow us home. We leave, we go home, and you stay home.
Alright, so let's do this Fair Talk session. Then you can record it with your phone like normal. Yeah. Oh my god. I don't feel like scared. I feel pretty safe here, but it's always kind of freaky doing this.
Alright, voice recorder's live. Spirit box is on. Speaker's turning on. So is there anyone out there? Is there anyone that wants to talk?
You want to talk?
Yeah, let's talk. What's your name? So it's really cold around my legs.
Wow.
So can you tell me your name again, please?
I'm literally like sweating right now. Like, I don't know.
That's good. My name's Jane. This is Bert.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for talking to us.
So can you tell me where you are? Can you tell me where you are? By you. Uh-huh. Are you a man or a woman? A woman. Are you a man or a woman? A woman. A woman. Can you tell me your name? The woman that I'm talking to? No. Okay, there's a kayaker coming over here.
So we're going again.
Still recording. So we're turning the speaker back on. Boop, boop.
I don't know why I just want to go down that path. It's like right behind you.
It's very intriguing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got a little charm to it. Did you just say my name? Aaliyah? Can you tell me your name again? I'm sorry we got interrupted. Did you try to say his name? So, do you live out here? Kinda. Are you standing near me? Are you behind me? I'm gonna try to switch over to AM just because we're getting a lot of radio interference. Alright, so now we're on AM. I'm gonna slow it down just a little bit. That's probably a good one right there. So is this easier for you? It probably sounds a little scary on your end. And I'm sorry for that. I just thought we could have a clearer way of talking through this transmission. That's good. That's good. That was the male voice we've been getting come through. Can you tell me your name? That one was real low, but something came through. Can you tell me where you are? Can you tell me where you are? Can you tell me how old you are? Old. Very good. Old. Very good. Very good. Do you think I'm old? Or do you think that was silly? Do you ever go in the water here?
Why are you here?
Yeah, why are you here? What do you do?
Yeah.
Shit, that car scared me on the bridge. My leg is cold. My left leg is really cold. Like the back of it. Just the back of it.
Your left leg.
And it's like real staticky around both legs.
We're gonna help the static.
Yeah. Are you standing nearby me? I thought I just saw something like dark right here in the corner of my eye. Where? You're behind me, I bet. Tell me where you're standing.
Whoa.
That was good, thank
Again,
you.
It's like a direct response.
Are you touching my hair? Yeah, it's my scalp's tingly.
So quiet.
It's okay if you want to touch my hair. You just have to tell me that you're doing it. It feels like someone's doing this on the top of my head. That was a branch.
I know. Well, I was like,
And there's like no branches behind me.
Yeah, no branch.
Like I'm not close to a branch.
I'm gonna go. You stay right there, and you keep on with what you're doing.
Alright. So I know you're a man. I know you like touching my hair. So now you gotta tell me your name. If you're gonna touch my hair, you gotta tell me your name. Where's Bert going? What is he doing? Can you tell me what Bert's doing? Can you be a little bit louder?
It's like a tree anywhere. Can't go any further.
The rain? What about the rain? Have you been here for a long time? That might have been you walking, but it sounded like somebody in my ear said yes. Like a whispery.
Really?
Yeah. So, do you know where you are? Yeah, you do. Tell me where you are then.
It's so quiet, and then you ask a question and something comes through. That's what you mean.
What is this place? I keep seeing something light out of the corner of my eye over here.
Okay,
And I don't know if it's like, I don't think it's a reflection of like headlights.
Should we do a paranormal talk?
Yeah, let's do a paranormal
I
talk.
got like static all over me, so
Yeah, I can't tell if it's like static or bug bites, but there's something like intense all around me. My recorder, I'm just going to leave it running.
okay. Man, it's like old,
Like a bunch. Well, and I kept hearing like an R sound with the responses too.
Okay, so we got the paranormal puck out. We're not going to be doing any like readings of the environment since we're outside, but we are going to use the energy reader to get word responses. I'm going to chill by it.
Okay. I'm just going to move down here so I can get a good angle on you.
All right. What is your name? Wings?
Wings?
Yeah, I turned it up though.
Ask if they were in the military.
Were you in the military? Which? Which military?
Air Force.
Were you part of the Air Force? Pride. Bright.
I'm right?
Pride and Bright.
Pride and Bright.
Whoa.
I know,
I mean,
it's
that's
cold
Air
all over.
Force, or like military, you'd be proud, you know?
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't even sit down now.
Okay, you're good. You're good.
I'm all amped up.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Alright, I bet you are proud. What did you do? East.
East. Ask it where it's from.
Where are you from? Wars. Okay, so
Okay,
we're
so this is a
talking
military person.
Yeah, we're talking to a military person.
All right.
Thank you for talking to us. Any questions?
Ask how long they've been here.
How long have you been here? Logical.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Can you tell us which war you were in?
Which war were you in? Heat double.
Heat double. World War II?
Oh.
Were you in World War II?
Oh yeah, because they didn't call it World War II. It was the second.
The Second Great War.
Yeah.
Well, what did they say?
Ally. Or maybe I meant ally, but
Ally. Oh, so you were in World War II. Okay, and you're from the East.
what country did you fight for? Go back. Medicine.
Were you a medic?
Ooh. Were you a medic? Elemental. Whoa.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Okay, so we might be talking to somebody else now.
Yeah.
And right by the water.
Yeah, and I got really uncomfortable, so it's like freezing cold all around me. I'm just getting next to you and you gads.
Take care of us.
I'm just gonna check our time real quick. It's 9:10 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good on time.
How many of you are here right now? Why?
Fly.
One more try. How many of you are here right now? Mitten. It's just not really.
It's not giving sensible answers.
After that elemental,
Uh-huh.
that was so weird.
That was weird. That was really weird.
Maybe we need to cut it.
Yeah, I think we do. It got weirdly dark out here.
Yeah.
I keep hearing stuff behind me and it's like cold around me.
Okay. Well, I got everything packed up so we can just head out.
All right, let's do that. I'm gonna leave this flashlight going. And my recorder's still going.
Thank you, Paranormal Pug, for always coming through.
So anyone or anything that we've talked to this evening, you do not follow us home. You're not welcome in our home. Our home is protected. Our bodies are protected.
Due to the amount of responses we received, we decided we just had to go back, but this time, investigate during the next full moon to see how the activity would differentiate.
It's a harvest moon tonight, so...
Full moon in Pisces.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
It seemed like a good night to do water things.
Yeah. And, say that path was somewhere over here. No. Yeah, it was more like kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Here, I think this is...
Shirt right there.
Oh, that's shoes in the shirt.
Yeah. Oh, that's shoes and a shirt.
You never know. These probably were just here. Like they probably
Yeah.
took their kayak out and didn't want some more weight. But yeah, you never know.
It looks like there's some clothes in the tree down there too.
Oh yeah. I was thinking it was like washed up here from like when it floods because the water gets so high. Oh yeah, the water gets super high. But
Yeah, I guess you can see some of the water lines on the bridge.
yeah, it's so pretty down here.
It really
Looks like we're getting some scenic shots.
doesn't have to be scenic.
Doesn't have to be scenic,
It
but it
doesn't.
does have to be haunted.
Yes, it does. It does have to be haunted.
You never know. See if we want to get a shot. Maybe catch. Can you shoot me real quick?
Don't say that to your wife in Texas.
So I don't know, we might want to get a shot of like the water.
I was
If we catch something over the water or
Okay.
on the water edge.
okay. I thought I heard something splash in the water, and it was some people putting in over there. Huh?
I said, oh, nice.
Oh, nice. There's some lore, and I'm gonna have to look it up, about rocks like that over there that have a hole all the way through it from the water.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're called witches' rocks or something like that. I'm gonna get a shot of it just in case it is relevant later. But yeah, like. It's got like 2 in it. Almost. That's just wild.
Oh, that's a good shot right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gets the whole little brim there and like even a little bit here.
I got a pretty good shot here too.
Nice. Turn on that night vision.
Working on the night vision.
I'm gonna save the battery until it actually gets dark.
Yeah. Hi. Hello.
All right, it's starting to get dark. So we're gonna get ready to go night vision. But it is hot, but we are super excited to get this full moon investigation going.
Should be really good.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, you're amped up, I can tell. Like, your energy's risen.
All right. So we're gonna start the preliminary part of the investigation and do a little walkthrough while we still have a little light. Jane's got the EMF detector. And
We're going to turn it on and just get like some baseline readings in case we feel any changes later.
yeah.
So, there we go. Right now it's 87 outside. We're getting a baseline of 0 everywhere.
87.
87, sorry.
I was gonna, no, you said it was 87.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
So Jane was getting kind of a good little feeling from this area down this way. So let's go
There's a
take a
little
look.
path right over there. Yeah. The cool thing about this little area is there are a lot of like kind of natural trails that have been traversed.
What's that?
I said the good thing about this area is there's kind of like a lot of natural trails that have been traversed, but it's still pretty raw as far as like the foliage and the overhang goes.
Yeah. No, that's a pretty sweet spot too.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
And again.
It's like tingly over here.
Oh, I feel it too.
Yeah. Like on this side.
It's kind of like a staticky kind of.
Yeah.
Wow. So, just to show you, over there is the dam. Pretty gorgeous area over here. But
Like
sun is going down real quick.
Yeah. She's coming down fast. Yeah, that's weird. It's just on this side. It's not on this side at all.
Yeah, I just felt it when I like stepped over here by that rock.
Yeah.
But I don't really feel it right here. And it's like super humid right now. Super hot.
It has gotten a degree colder. It's 86 now.
Sun's going down too, so.
Yeah, so it's going to be dropping. Thank goodness.
But no spikes on the EMF detector?
No spikes.
Okay.
Yeah. But still all zeros on the EMF.
So a big lore entity around here is La Llorona. So we're going to try and communicate with anything like her or a lady in white. We got that Steadicam going.
You ready for me to take that one?
No. I think if you want to pull out the spirit box, I'm
Okay.
ready to get that
Turn
going.
this off. All right. Got the phone. Got the box.
Especially like it's only gonna get like freakier from here on out.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Whoa,
I know, that sounded like I'm ready.
there's a lady's voice.
Yeah, there were a few things that came through. So somebody's really chatty just off the bat. Can you tell me your name? Oh, now...
Whoa.
It went from super chatty to quiet, and I'm on FM. Wait, okay. What do you want me to wait for? It's cold by my leg.
Jane asks, "What are we waiting for?" and then mentions she feels a cold spot. But if you listen closely underneath Jane's words, you can hear, "For me to talk."
It's cold by my leg. It's cold by my leg.
This response gives me goosebumps
It's cold by my leg.
and is without a doubt one of the darkest sounding responses that we have ever captured and spans across multiple sweeps of the spirit box.
It's cold by my leg. Yeah. Are you standing next to me? Are you standing by this side? What if I move over here? Do you know where you are?
No.
Do you know your name?
Let me turn the screen on.
Are you a man or a woman? Are you trying to tell me to go closer to the water? That's it. Well, what if I just sit right here on this rock? Like, if I sit right here, will you talk to me? So let me introduce myself. I'm Jane. This is Bert. I'd like to know your name. The lady that I keep hearing. What's your...
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Tell me your name. All right. Can you tell me where you are?
There's a lot of interference.
That's good. I heard the lady come through again. So, do you know what's over there? What that is? On the other side of the bridge, what's over there? Dam. A dam. Good. Good. What's next to the dam? The thing going across the water. Do you know what that is? Tell me what's across the water right there. Do you know? Is it a bridge? Yes. Very good. Thank you. Very good. All right. Can you tell me what else is out here? What are we standing next to? A lake.
Wow.
Wonderful. You are very smart. I'm so glad you're talking to us.
Yeah, that's literally I think goes to Lake Travis right there.
Do you mind if I ask you some more questions? I do. Okay. So. Oh gosh, you scared me. What? Oh, no. We're not fishing. No worries. So, what if I go back over this way? Tell me about some of the stuff over here. Okay. I had a little bit of a hard time understanding you. Did you just ask me to ease up? Yeah. I'm going to take a break for just a second. All right, stopping the machine, stopping the recording.
Whew. Getting sweaty.
Did we find your swimming hole? Yeah. It's a good spot. Yeah, I figured we found somebody's spot with the shoes and the shirt right there, so.
Oh, yeah.
Just about closing it down here, dark-wise.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It started getting dark quick.
I know, really. The fall is just about here. Or I guess now. It's
Already,
pretty much
yeah.
here, right?
I think the equinox is officially tomorrow, but.
Oh, wow.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. We're in the vicinity, at least.
It's spooky season.
Equinox adjacent.
Yeah.
As they say these days.
I like that. Equinox adjacent.
Well, cheers, you guys. Later.
Have a good rest of your night.
Bye.
Yeah. Starting the machine back up.
Yeah.
All right, starting the machine back up. Turning the speaker on. Can I talk to who I was talking to earlier? Well, hello. Uh-huh, that's good.
The lady.
Would you mind telling me your name? I'm sorry if you've already said it. I just have a hard time hearing. That was the same name that came through twice. It was that syllable pattern. Yeah, all right. And the same voice. That's good. Now, I'm guessing you're standing around me because it's gotten really cold around me all of a sudden. Are you standing next to me? You guess so? Okay. Do you think you could stand next to Bert so he can feel the cold? Could you try to stand next to Bert? See if he can feel the cold. Do you feel anything?
Touch my hand. Idiot.
Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. It's not a dog and pony show.
That sounded pretty clear though.
You're definitely back over by me. It's cold around me. I can feel you again, so Is that where you are? Strange. Okay. Yeah, that's it. It's a little strange what we're doing. So what this machine does, it helps me hear you, because we usually can't hear each other. You can't.
That might have been interference.
So I hope it doesn't sound scary on your end.
All of a sudden, a lot of interference.
So, is there anything out here that's scary? Are there scary things out by this water? You got real quiet all of a sudden. Did I ask you a question I shouldn't have asked you? I don't know. All right. That's okay if you don't know. It's okay not to know. Do you like it when people come out here and are on their boats?
That's quiet.
Okay. That was the same woman, so that's good. All right.
Maybe. Alright. It's been a while. Is there anybody out here that wants to talk to us? We've been hearing a lady's voice come through. What's your name? So much interference, man.
Well, it seems like they've got control over it, because at times it's really quiet like it is now.
Yeah. So, we're not trying to conjure anything. We want to know, is there a lady in white around here that we need to know about? It's like every time I ask a question, it's just like more interference comes through.
Ask about the lady in white again.
So we're looking for the lady in white. Is she around here? Is there a lady in white? La Llorona. Got all quiet. Whoa. It sounded like. Oh, I heard go. It was like go.
Who's telling us to go?
Yeah, we're just trying to talk. That was a long one, but I don't know if that was interference or not. So you're looking to talk. We are looking to talk to La Llorona or a lady in white. Yep. Okay, I established that. I'm sorry. Can we talk to her? I swear I just saw a little head or like something pop out of the water and shit over there. But it could have been a little reflection, but I swear it was like a little like, I don't know.
Priority.
Yeah, like, I'm here too.
Who's here too?
That sounded like a name or something.
Can you tell us where you are?
No, you can. You can come close to us. You cannot attach to us, but you can talk through this device.
Did somebody say don't interrupt?
Oh, really?
It sounded like the woman was trying to talk and then the man said don't interrupt. talking to Bert?
Sound like an appearance.
Do you like talking to Bert?
Do you like talking to James? Every time. They're avoiding something.
What are we avoiding?
Keep talking to us, please. Can you show yourself to us? Yeah. We just want a name. Again, it said something about interrupting. It said go on, interrupt or something. We're not trying to be rude, but if you want us to interrupt, we don't want to piss off anything. Is that what you're asking us to do? Do you want us to ask more questions? And that was loud.
Right.
We just want to find out if you're here. Whoa. Right. I'm going to give you back to Jane.
Alright. Hey, that was right on cue, mister. Can I call you mister? You'd rather me not. Well, then I'd love to know your name, mister. Uh-huh. Alright, where are you? Where are you? Somewhere in Texas, that's good. So let's try something. I'm gonna pick up a rock. I want you to see if you can do this. If I throw a rock, can you do something like that? Can you make the water move like that? Show me. Uh-huh. If you can, show me. Make the water move. That's all you have to do. I don't know. I don't know what that was.
It's getting really dark.
Yeah, it's really dark over that way.
Do that real quick.
I'm feeling good about right here. All right. Let's do a few more things before we go. Is there another way you'd like to talk to us? I keep seeing like a white mist back over there.
Like I heard the stones move.
It is freezing cold all around me. Like, I have chill bumps. I don't know what the temperature is right now, but it is freezing cold all around me. Look at my arm. I'm freezing cold. It's like, it's all up and down my neck. It's down my back. Is that you? Is that you? Are you the one making me cold?
I want to go over there, but I don't want to leave you back here. Do you have your headlamp?
Yeah. I don't want to.
Yeah.
So.
Well, do you want to go with me then? It's just like halfway.
Yeah. Do you mean leave this running?
Yeah. If we both heard or saw something over here. I
going? Wait, keep it on. The headlamp. Are you over here too? No.
Oh, wow.
Where are you? Should we go back over there? Yes.
Wow, same voice again.
Why do we need to go back over there?
What's over here?
I swear two parents have been moving behind us. Like a person.
Let's go back.
Huh?
Go back. You okay, babe?
Yeah. Okay. I'm turning this off.
Okay.
All right, so whoever came through this evening, you cannot attach to us, our equipment, or anything that came with us. You stay here, we leave. That was intense.
The spirit box is just like so. I don't know. Its presence is known when you hear the spirit box.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to upset anything that's around here,
Yeah.
but at the same time, we do want to kind of
Push
stir it
the
up a little
boundaries,
bit.
yeah. Well, and that's why I was trying to do a little provocation with it, but
And, I mean, the reason why I wanted to go over there, like over behind you,
Mm-hmm.
was because you never know what we're going to catch on the Steadicam.
true,
So,
when we're away.
Yeah. I say we do the dowsing rods and then just call it.
I'm not feeling good.
You're not?
No.
You want to get going?
That guy really scared me earlier.
Okay.
He really scared me earlier.
Okay.
Like he was watching us.
In the water.
Yeah, like he,
That's what kind of freaked me out when I saw like a head in the water.
yeah.
It kind of reminded me of spirit.
Yeah. He was like just chilling, watching us, so.
Okay. Well, you got that stuff.
Uh-huh. And I'm happy to run that while we walk back up to the
Okay.
car, just in case.
Okay. Well, that was a crazy spirit box.
That really was. And I've got both our drinks.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Be aware of what I'm shooting.
Okay.
I am aware of what I'm
Do you
shooting.
want to go first then, since you got?
Yeah.
Actually, no. You go behind me since
I
you
got the
light.
lamp. Okay.
I know.
All right. And here we go. Do you have enough light?
I kind of use your light a little bit. Yeah, perfect. And you never know, there could be animals out here just watching us. Oh, you okay?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Camera is still rolling. Camera is still rolling. Camera is still rolling.
Same
Camera
here.
is rolling.
All right. There's like no light out here.
No.
All right.
That was intense. That was really intense.
Yeah, I can't wait to look at this footage.
Yeah, it felt like something was like walking behind me. That's why I was like kind of pushing you at the end, like, let's go, let's go.
Wow.
I don't know if you felt that or not.
All right, y'all. Well, we're just going to wrap up real quick since it's getting so dark, but
Yeah.
thanks for coming out.
Yay.
Water entities in Texas.
We appreciate you. That was intense. Oh, it was really intense.